She's great.
She's the best. I've known Chris for a long time, and she's so dedicated to the organization and community. We're lucky to have somebody like that. It's the small amount of time I spend down there. It's hard. We all complain about our jobs from time to time, but my job's nothing. My biggest problem is people complain their trash doesn't get picked up, not that their kid's not going to make it. So she's definitely a special person.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's great is like the mental load that a mom or a dad may carry, especially when you're just having a child or when you have a child who's older but ill. Like, there's a lot. And so for them to just like take that entire mental load away and be like, hey, like, we got you is like amazing. Plus the no financial burden either. It's so great.
It's amazing. I was convinced my wife was going to die when our first son was born. Not that there was any problems. I was just convinced she was going to die. So in my mind, I'm like, well, geez, I'm going to be a single father. I'm 25 years old. What am I going to do here? It's just,
Happy to share she's still around.
She's still around. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I told her she had a C-section, so all she did was lay there and they cut her open.
No. I too am a C-section mama, and that is not. I had to push and then become a C-section. So that's like, I didn't even get the perfect little C-section shaped baby head.
Yes. Well, our son was 10-4, so he was a planned C-section.
Yes.
So she often comments that, how hard it was. And it was terrible, which is one of the reasons why it was a C-section.
Fair. Anything else new going on at Myers? I know you said you had a couple of things ready to rock that you wanted to chat about. Oh, I was going to tell you this morning, I went to take a photo, but unfortunately it is a competitor that not me, my HOA uses, but it's trash day over here at the Barker household. And they came early today. So the two kids are in the kitchen and they run right to the door and they're standing there just so intrigued, watching the trash truck come on right through. And it's like so adorable how much they love it. My son ran to get one of his trash trucks. Like, it's adorable. And
another fun fact is my HOA is a competitor too. So my HOA isn't even a Myers HOA. So
sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, you tell him that all the time, but he was happy because usually I would bring extra bags into here and throw it away when I did. So he reminded me now I can't do that. So keep it with our competitor.
I will say, though, as I stare out my window, there's a huge construction site going up behind my house, which also makes the 3-year-old happy. But you guys are the commercial dumpster hauler of choice, or however you want to say it. So I have been seeing a lot of Myers everywhere, which is great.
We appreciate it. No, it's a big time for us. We're into Passover and then, of course, Easter Sunday. So Monday's going to be a big day. All next week will be big because people will have family over and they produce more trash. And, Monday, those who have a Monday makes it a little bit harder. So they put their containers out. We pick up trash every day except for Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day. So every other day of the year, we pick up trash. So we get calls. I got calls today. Oh, are you going to pick up Easter Monday? And we do. So the guys will come out of the holiday, be Passover or Easter, and they'll work long. It'll be a longer day on Monday for them. So it's easy for me to sit here in the warm office and talking about it. But the guys are out there and women out there. It makes it a little bit harder for them. But at least the weather's turning and it'll be a little bit warmer for them on Monday.
And I'm sure it's not quite as bad as Christmas, but the Easter Bunny does leave garbage behind it. It's such a crazy thing. Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, like all these boxes just come out of nowhere.
We'll have to talk next week, Erin. My kids are beyond that. So still get Easter baskets, but I'll be curious to hear about your kids, at least one of them. I'm sure the young one doesn't quite get it yet.
But she's got to have a basket too. I can't give Jack a basket and then Ellie's like, where's mine? I will say Jack is definitely getting more spoiled, but maybe I'll snap a couple pics this weekend and then we can share them next week on how Easter went down. Because Ellie, my younger one, she's going to be something. Like I have a video, I'll text it to you. I don't know if it's appropriate for the whole world to see yet, but they're like wrestling and Ellie, the younger one, is like holding her own. Like, I'm like, get it, girl. Like she's going to be a tough little second child, little sister. So it, I could not get her.
One of the tricks my wife taught me is, you have the Easter Bunny comes and hides eggs around the house, of course, and you let the kids know that there's 22 eggs hidden. And of course, you only hide 20, so you get an extra 20 minutes. Your husband and you to have a second cup of coffee, and they'll tire themselves out for a good 20 minutes looking for those 2 extra eggs.
That's a good one. Oh, I think I might have to take that. I did go with the different like sized and like look of eggs, because otherwise Jack will just find Olive Ellie's, and so at least his can be bigger. But I like that. Oh no, I think there's one more. There's one more somewhere.
We did colors. We did blue and pink. The pink one was for our Sophie, and the blue one's for our Spencer. And did help the older one.
That's all right. Jack, we did a hunt last week at the hardware store. We're doing the Williston one this weekend. We got one at a friend's house. We got one at our house. We got one at Grandma and Grandpa's house. They're going to be able to find anything missing for a long time after the practice they're getting on Easter.
If they keep all the eggs, they can put it in their college fund with how expensive eggs are.
I know. Oh, I save them all for next year. I'm not purchasing eggs.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
All right. I think that's a good endpoint for this week's podcast. This is awesome. I know we said earlier we're just into number 2, but I'm really excited about this. I think it's really fun to get people in a more candid atmosphere to kind of talk about their charities, their communities, what they do. And then it's great too when there's the added connection. And as Chris said, the toot toot of the Myers horn, because you guys do a ton and you deserve a little toot tooting to shine a little light on it. I agree. It's going to be fun. And I know we have a couple coming up of other charities and other things we're doing. So it's exciting. It's a lot of fun. And, I always have an opinion on something. So we'll talk about, we always have something to talk about. I love it. All right. Well, until next time, we hope everybody has a great week. This is the Trash Talking and Giving Back podcast.